Won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Matt Strom will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Segura.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Softly hit out to short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Myers on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set, and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes is over, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. David Robertson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Greg Garcia will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
There we go.
Second baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Myers gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 now.
He's
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count.
Renfroe.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Mejia is there. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Eric Hosmer, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Comes set with the 0-1. Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Herrera's there, and that 1 will move to the third with no score. Standing in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone. to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Now batting.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Renfroe patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Myers. And they can't run it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Field. Renfroe facing back at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. In there, a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. McCutchen at second. Herrera at first. 2 out in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top 3-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Soft liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, David Robertson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Renfroe has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball heading for the alley. Myers is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
And now Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fiorella comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and lines it to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
In now, JT Realmuto. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing. And look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Nick Pivetta, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For Philadelphia, number 43, Nick Pivetta.
2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Franco charging this one, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Nick Williams will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first home run of the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with a bat in his hands.
Here's Bryce Harper now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here it comes. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Padres nothing. Rico Maldonado is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Maldonado.
Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Jared Eichhoff.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Baseman, Greg Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Eichhoff features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66.
So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 thus
Leading
far.
off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Fiorella. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to load a two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 steps to the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Manny Machado.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Roman Quinn is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Quinn.
Grounded to the right. Hosmer has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Cesar Hernandez as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Segura rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. Reyes moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Odubel Herrera, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 8-0. Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Ready for another chance. Friendly Reyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jose Pirela.
Digging in, Jose Pirela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Padres down in order. Still 8-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Kirby Yates. Now
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Now a reach, and he takes it tough.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Jose Alvarez. That's popped up. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box, Gene Segura.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Right. Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those two RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Sammy Solis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andrew McCutchen will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two.